Hi, this is Chris from Music Radar, and we're here at the new GuitarGuitar store in Epsom with the legend that is Slash. Hello, how are you?
I'm good.
Cool. So you've got a new signature wah wah pedal coming out, and what's the story behind that?
It's basically it's a wah wah pedal that we put together with a lot of different specifications that I thought would be ideal for wah wah pedal. So it's got a variable bass and treble and all that on it, but it also has a preamp in it, so that you can hit a switch on it and get all this gain, which mixed with the wah wah pedal can be pretty powerful.
Cool. So I guess this is the kind of thing that, obviously playing a lot of wah-wahs over the years, it maybe incorporates the features that you've always wanted, just to kind of, just tweak it to your spec.
Well, I mean, it basically being able to make adjustments on it for the sweep. Mm-hmm. And also for the actual tone. I mean, the wah-wah itself is a pretty basic effect, mm-hmm. and Dunlop makes an amazing wah-wah pedal, so you don't have to do too much to it. So it's basically just doing some personal things as far as adjusting the tone and adjusting the amount of sweep that you have, and the main thing being the preamp, so that you can get this sort of out of control sort of sustain and distortion and gain out of it.
Slash signature wah. A few years ago, I mean, we've been working with Slash since the 80s, and a few years ago we got together and decided we wanted to put out a Slash artist edition of the wah. He uses this pedal, the SW95, and he also used to be a big fan of the rack wah when he goes on tour. So what we've done with the Slash wah is it has a finely tuned wah-wah pedal, his own proprietary inductor. Also what we've done is we put a distortion circuit in it, and the distortion circuit allows him to have like a little dirtier tone. Also it offers him just a ton of sustain, and it's, it comes in his trademark Slash red sexy pedal casing. So that's what we got going on.
So is there any particular pedal that the distortion circuit is based on, or is it just a wholly new kind of sound?
Well, actually, it's kind of funny you'd ask that. We have, we did some stuff for Dimebag Darrell years ago. We also did an overdrive for Zach. It's something, it's proprietary to Slash's circuit, but it's kind of based off that standard Dimebag Zach overdrive.
Cool. Yeah. Okay. All right. Thanks very much, Jimmy. That's great. Cheers. Thanks a lot.
Cheers.
How are the plans going for the second record at the moment? Have you started recording yet?
Yeah, well, we actually haven't started recording, but we've been in pre-production, so we're about 9 songs in as far as that goes. And when I get back from England tomorrow, we'll do another 12 songs, and we start actually recording late October.
Cool. And is Miles singing on the whole record this time?
This is a record with Miles singing in the entire thing, and also Brent Fitz playing drums and Todd Kearns playing bass.
So it's very much like the live band that's gelled over the whole touring process in the studio now.
Yeah, I was really fortunate. When I was throwing when I done the record, I thought I got a tour on this, and I had to figure out how I was gonna actually pull that off. And I set about auditioning musicians in LA, and I just happened to meet Brent Fitz, who I've never played with and is not from Los Angeles, and he was one of the guys I auditioned, and he was great. And then he introduced me to Todd Kearns, who fit in perfectly, and it turned out to be a great band from the start. So definitely worth going in and making a record with. Same as last record, I'm doing it with Eric Valentine in his studio, and the big difference, I mean, he mixed the last one, he's going to mix this one, but I think he's also going to be mastering this one. Okay. So it's like one-stop shopping, which is pretty cool.
Cool. And gear-wise, are there any surprises, or I'm guessing there might be a Les Paul on the record or two?
Yeah, I don't think there'd be too many surprises. I'll be using my signature Marshall, I think. I'll be using my main recording guitar as per usual, and I think the biggest thing that's a surprise about this record is just that we've just written some amazing material, and it's the first record really that I've done with these guys, and it's got a definite sound to it, and pretty hard rock.
Is Miles playing guitar as well on the record?
Well, I'm doing most of the guitar, but we're writing together, and he's playing guitar. So there's going to be some things that I think he should play because it's his own signature way of doing things. And I think he and I can handle all the guitars on the record, and then we'll get somebody to come in, probably Bobby or somebody else, whatever, to come in and do the tour when we set up to do it.
I guess as well because the last record was quite varied, probably because of the amount of different singers on there and the people you collaborated with. So this one's just more of a kind of straight ahead hard rock record.
Yeah, this one's definitely a very focused, very hard. So some of it's very heavy, and it's got a sort of more, a unified sound to it, especially with one vocal, all throughout.
I guess you guys are going to come back over here and tour it, as soon as it comes out, maybe next summer?
Yeah, definitely next summer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right, cool, man. Well, thanks very much for your time. This is Chris from Music Radar with Slash at GuitarGuitar.
All right, cheers.